I'm Yanni, and I am your host for tonight's pilot podcast episode. Of course, I have with me my other co hosts, Izzy,
Hi.
Conch,
Hello.
Andre,
Hey there.
and you're listening to Four Piece and a Pod.
All right. Just to give us a little bit, tell you guys a little bit something about ourselves. I'm going to start. I am Andre. You can call me Dre. You can call me Lawrence. But I'm basically Dre.
Does anyone call you
Um,
Lawrence?
Actually,
I call you
no one
Andres.
really. Andres is a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
am from the Department of Music Education. So basically, I'm a teacher. I'm a music teacher. But what I do right now is I am doing freelance work. I do teach music on the side. I teach choir, virtual choir now. And yeah, I spend most days just sleeping and Netflix. All right. How about you,
Oh.
Yanni?
I am not from the music ed department. I am from the composition department. What I'm doing right now, wala masyado, just freelance work here and there. I'm trying to compose bit by bit, but mostly my work as a freelancer encompasses arranging and orchestrating. What I'm doing during my free time right now, Netflix, gaming, Genshin Impact, mga ganyan. Nag-a-addict,
Ang
ganyan.
dami nag-Genshin Impact na.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How about you, Conch?
Me? Oh, hi. I'm Conch. That's to start with. I'm not from music ed or compo. I'm from the piano department. And yeah, right now what I'm doing is I'm a teacher. I teach online. But besides that, I also work with the Philippine Suzuki Association. I'm more of like their parang administrative person. But I'm usually there when it comes to like discussing meetings. Like I'm the one who facilitates in order for them to get their ideas out. And because I'm also a teacher, I'm also a faculty, so I have to share also what I could bring to it. So that's what I do. And then if I'm not teaching or doing these, I also game more on Fortnite. And then recently, my online friends were like, "Oh, you should play Rocket League." So I'm playing Rocket League, and yeah. Other than that, I full time listen to music or sing music. I sing music, sing songs. So yeah, that's it. All right. Let's talk to Izzy. Let's know more about Izzy.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm from the composition department. And right now, I work at the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. I'm an arts prize officer, and I handle the composition prize, the writer's prize, and the National Music Award. So basically, all the prizes in the arts section of the NCCA. Yeah, I think everyone's probably wondering what departments we're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
really mentioned,
Yes.
Right,
I really
right.
mentioned. Nah, we're from the UP College of Music. We're all friends, and we're almost all batchmates except for Conch, but she's just a year higher than us. But
All
basically,
right.
halos parang same na rin yun. And so this podcast is going to be about um just being musicians, cultural workers, or artists, or even teachers in the music industry.
Yeah.
And for the first season, what we were thinking was we were gonna focus on our lives in the College of Music. Although we've all graduated na, it would be nice to tackle it because it's something na we have in common. So we decided to make the podcast or talk about the College of Music in this podcast. So what happened nung years namin sa college, or even what we're doing now after we graduated. And we started this kasi nga, we're all friends, and then we were catching up probably a month ago. We
Yeah.
all
Yeah. Oh my god,
decided
it's
to
been that
Yes.
long.
yeah,
It's
probably
been
a
that
month
long.
Wow.
ago when we decided to make this podcast. Para it was one evening when we were all video calling, and una, we were just playing games.
Yes.
Tapos, parang napag-usapan namin ni Andre na, since Andre is freelancing, he was saying na, what can I do to, parang sa extra time niya again. And I told him na, maybe you could do YouTube videos kasi I have a YouTube channel, and then which I haven't really updated in months, but I've kept two or three videos in my channel talking about the College of Music, and it was mainly about nung magagraduate na ako. So I was saying na yung struggles ko, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. And then I also made a video on how to get, not really how to get in, but it's more of what to expect when you enter the college, or just tips and tricks how to get in. And for some reason, like, a lot of people really commented and were really asking, parang, ate, paano makapasok? Or do you have
Yeah.
tips? Or do you have reviewers? Or what exactly is life like in the college? And this was in 2018. So, matagal na yun. But until now, and I just got a comment like last week, parang asking me if I have a reviewer that I used. Tapos, I also got a message on Facebook, which I didn't reply, asking for my audition piece, which is so weird. I'm sorry to that person. But anyway, yun. So I told Andre na maybe you could start a YouTube channel. Like, parang yung niche mo is something in the teaching industry or the music teaching industry, something like that. And then we thought, now, why don't we make a podcast? Because it would be a nice conversation for everyone. Since apat kami and iba-iba yung major namin, parang everyone would have insight or input, something like that.
To warn the kids of the dangers.
Yeah.
I
Grabe
guess
naman, to guide
That lie ahead.
them.
nice. I guess in a way kasi our college isn't really like parang the thought of how to get in or like how it is it really parang walang set na idea. Like people think like before I entered college, people were like, what do you there? What do you do there? Is it like a camp rock thing that everybody just breaks into song
Oh
like
my
High School
God.
Musical? I swear, like that's
Oh
how
my
it was.
God.
And like, do you just write music? Yeah, diba? Parang I guess
Yeah.
this is a good idea ka, to give others an insight.
Insight. Yeah.
Right. That's true
Yeah.
kasi it can be a bit intimidating, no? Lalo na when you don't know the process. I feel like most people get discouraged dun pa lang sa idea na they can't get enough information.
Yeah, that's
Is
true.
that, I mean, marami na ring sigurong na parang napapa-double take kasi parang ano bang gagawin ko, like what the processes are, what to expect, what it is like to actually go. So I guess that's what we'll be covering, right, for the next
Yeah.
few
Or like
uh
some people naman, 'di ba, parang once they get in, they realize na, oh, this isn't what I expected. And you kind of like
right.
double think na, oh, am I gonna push through this? So before all those, I guess it's a good idea to have a little bit of like some things about what our college was is like.
Right.
Yeah, kasi nga, I think it proves in that comment section of just one video that a lot of people were saying, or a lot of them thought that it was about, for my course, na it's songwriting. It's not necessarily like composition or something, which is
Yeah.
not their fault. It's not really their fault kasi parang syempre parang in a common mindset, parang you would think, oh yeah, music composition, I can write songs, which is fair. Fair naman. Parang I think they should also offer a course
That
in
is a
that.
that
Or
is composing.
yeah. Or maybe a class or something. I don't know. Pero yun, madaming nagtatanong na parang, ate, like, I don't know how to write notes, but like, I can play the piano, I can play guitar, I do it by ear. Parang, is that enough or will that suffice? Tas, syempre ako, from my experience, obviously, I don't know the audition process now. I would say no. I'm sorry, like, parang you have to know how to, well, at least for compo, kasi parang, you have to know how to write.
Also for
At least
piano.
in Western notation,
Yeah.
Right.
unfortunately.
That means more reasons to keep up with us.
Yes.
That's for the
that's true.
following weeks. But for now, so ano nga bang ano nga ba ang ating deal for tonight? Kasi I feel like I want to know I want to look back how everything started for us. Like way, 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 way back. Kasi
Yeah.
nabanggit na ni Belle na magkaka-batch kaming tatlo nila Yanni
Except for me.
and Conch. Well, to be fair,
That's true.
kabatch ko rin dapat si Conch.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
2012 din dapat
yeah.
ako, right?
It started kasi I think the gist of it is really people would go to my house and then we became really close and syempre sobrang dami na pag-uusapan doon.
That is the
and
gist.
then yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
There's like
the
a
big
round table. Yes.
in my house. The big round
Ito talaga
table
yung
in my
org
house.
tambayan eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people would come and go sa house ko, but I think like the mainstay was really us. I got to know Conch because I was taking extension program in
Yeah.
the College of Music
Yeah.
in 2011 and 2012.
I think I can share about this.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Go ahead.
so I entered the college around 2012. And then at that time, of course, you're kind of getting to know people. And I got to know one of my batchmates well, who was actually, yun, as Izzy or Belle said, she took extension program. And then this
Yeah.
person that I got close with was also your classmate, I believe, during that time
Yeah, she was my classmate noong 2011.
when
Kasi
you were
nag-start
taking
ako.
the program. Mm.
Mm-mm.
And then so parang first year I would see you around and then
Yeah.
got introduced to you. And then what brought us like to stick and like, be friends is because like we came from the same, not necessarily high
Grade
school.
school? I
Grade
mean, not
school,
necessarily kasi hanggang
kinder
grade 3 lang
prep.
ako. But then I went
Yeah.
homeschooling, which
Yes.
is for another episode probably. But like, yun, parang we had a common thing. Tapos we
Yeah.
became really close as well.
I mean,
And then
we say
obviously,
hi, we see each other, and we're like, oh,
yeah.
same school.
Yeah.
We're sisters
No, but
like
I
that.
feel like kasi Conch and I are very FC people. Parang
I think it's
from
also
both
because
ends.
we have such like there's something common about our family then like
Yeah,
since
yeah.
same
Feeling
culture
ko rin.
like that.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kaya
You
we
guys are
clicked
basically like,
instantly.
tita in the making
Oh my
at a
Yeah.
god.
very young age.
The Robinson's Magnolia.
Yes.
I don't think in the making pa yan. We're
Yeah.
really
We're
certified
already
titas
here.
as of now.
But
We're
yeah,
already here.
that's that part of the friendship. So what
Yeah.
about kayo nila Yanni, Izzy and Andre naman? Wanna
Ayun
share?
nga, FC. Joke.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Go, go.
Yeah.
Met
It
Izzy
revolves
while
around me.
walking from the main building to the annex building. And she was like, ikaw si Yanni, diba? I'm like, who the fuck? Who the hell is this?
You're so mean. We're literally classmates. You were literally classmates in theory.
I didn't meet anyone. Wala ako ng orientation. But I remember, parang nag-meet na tayo, auditions pa lang. But then,
Yeah,
of
we did.
course, audition day, everyone was like overwhelmed sabaw. So wala talaga ako na-retain with the people, with like info on who the hell I'm meeting on the hallway, mga ganon. Hindi ko na na-retain. But after a while, na-realize ko, oh my God, siya yung in-introduce sa akin habang pumipila for solfege exams. For Andre, nandyan lang siya.
Nice.
I like
Yeah.
remember meeting Andre, but nandyan lang siya.
I was just there. No, feeling ko you guys ever felt like, I mean, to the viewers, na parang, you're in a new environment.
You have to
Parang,
make friends.
yeah, it's like you
It's
just
just me.
don't
It's
want to
for
I think
be,
survival
Andre-
purposes only.
yeah, you don't want to be
Survive
that
this
left
college.
behind kid. Tapos in the like
Yeah, that's
not
true.
a dig to my department and my batchmates. During that time kasi, during the time that I auditioned, I was well, fresh off the boat. No, I was fresh coming from Japan, right, for a year. And then during my auditions, sobrang na-intimidate lahat ng sobrang na-intimidate lahat ng mga current ng mga then batchmates ko. Because nung time na yun, I wasn't really speaking Tagalog at all, like Filipino.
Wait,
Didn't even
what were
listen
you
to Filipino
speaking?
music.
No, I
Japanese
was
daw,
like,
kasi galing siyang Japan.
ang
So you were
pretentious,
speaking
no?
Japanese?
My
Ang
God.
pretentious. Hindi, parang I was speaking
Sample,
like,
please.
parang straight English and ganyan. And parang with all
I didn't
the,
even listen to Filipino music, right?
I don't. Then
my
I don't.
god.
Tapos I had a hard
I can relate.
time. I had a hard time making friends within my department. I guess during the first few, because they would always associate me with my teacher, with my Japanese teacher. Because for another day, but like my Japanese teacher went with me during the audition, and she
Really?
was yeah, she flew all
Oh,
the way to Manila to
Wow, so
audition.
supportive.
nice.
Tapos she was swatting people na
Oh my
interacting with
god.
me. Kasi I had to focus daw with my like bantay sarado ako nun. Kapag hindi ako nagpa-practice dun sa given na piano, I was literally just reading music. So,
Oh
alam mo, I
my
didn't
gosh.
really
You
make
were a
friends during the
nerd.
I don't, not really, but yeah. So I feel ko dun nag-start yun, and then the Magic Tambayan came about, right?
Yeah.
Where all the friendships started and happened for
Yeah.
most
The Sala
people.
area.
Yeah, the Sala
Yeah.
area. In your earliest
But I
memories
think
ko
it's
with you
a good
guys.
thing to highlight the sala area. So, like in our college, we had this sala area in one outside one of our halls that I think,
Outside the mini hall. Yeah.
yeah, everybody's it's significant to everyone because that's where everyone would like hang if it's
Right.
like break. But before the sala, we had this thing called the canteen.
Before
Tita
the
Longs.
renovation
Yeah,
started. Yes.
Tita Longs
Yeah.
of all names,
It's
Tita
kind of
Longs.
sad, no? Yung mga freshmen ngayon, parang they don't know these places na.
Yes.
Wala na
Just
sila
like
ng
you guys.
Mongolian bowl ni Tita Long.
Oh my god,
Yeah!
that's true. That's
It's
True,
super
true.
true.
usok.
That's right.
Sobrang,
Yung after mo,
nakakaubos.
amoy Mongolian barbecue ka na.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the things na parang that brought everyone else together, I guess. Kasi parang imagine mo, if magla-lunch tayo, lunch break, oh, you're gonna see that person sitting there. And then, oh, you're gonna see that other person sitting there. I think in a way, I think that happened to me with you guys. Like I
Yeah.
saw
And I,
you and was just like,
yeah.
oh, I'll be eating with them.
I
FC.
think
Yeah, I
factor
think,
din kasi yung onti lang yung upuan kay Tita Long. So, kapag may nakita kang group of people and meron pang one seat or two seats na vacant, parang makikiupo ka na lang din.
That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah,
That's
oo.
true.
And also, I think it was yung, dahil ang small ng community ng college natin, parang we were kind of forced to like be friends with everyone, and we didn't really have blocks in college, and
Yes.
parang there were a lot of classes rin na nag-intertwine yung mga batches, so it was easy to be friends with different batches rin. And the building's also small, so it's not really difficult to come by each other. So parang you're really forced to know each other, and as well as the culture, and which we'll probably talk about in future
Yeah.
episodes. Parang the culture of college music, na you have to be a community to be able to survive.
Yeah, you'll
That's
understand more a
yeah.
lot about it once you like we talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Exactly.
pero that's true though. Na parang um it was really parang all the conditions were really set para magkakilala lang, literally everyone within the college. From the freshman all the way to the upperclassmen, which we will talk about because medyo mixed yung classes natin, right?
Yeah.
I think we've had a few
Yeah.
classes
Yeah.
together then. I mean, even if magkakaiba kami ng year levels. I mean, kami with Conch. We've taken a few classes together, right?
Yes. Yes, I have taken a class with you.
Have
I don't know with
we?
the
Remember.
others.
I
Not
don't
sure.
know.
Parang
Baka music literature. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh
I
yeah,
That for
usually
sure
basta
I know. Yeah.
the college, parang our college's courses is very, very like blurry when it comes to year levels. Like imagine a second year college student taking a fifth year student's required subject. That happened.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
happened to me.
Exactly. But
imagine
also kasi
normalizing sixth year. Imagine
Seven,
normalizing sixth year.
9, 10.
my god.
Grabe naman.
We're not surprised. We are here to support everyone.
I think that's basically the gist of our friendship. And we just really wanted to other than dahil pandemic, parang, okay, let's start a podcast like every millennial. Then I think it's really yung
Nice.
concern din namin because especially pandemic nga, so there isn't a lot of information, I guess, na masasagap mo, and it's really good for those na mag-audition in, kailan ba audition?
I actually don't know when
Yeah,
audition
I'm not
is.
sure. So,
I feel like it's ongoing, I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh
feeling ko,
really?
no, feeling ko ongoing yung pag-accept nila ng mga video recordings.
Okay.
Kasi di ba we've
Oh.
shifted to that kind of uh, audition na. We've
Paano
shifted
yung
to,
theory exam though?
ayun yata yung standard pa rin na parang they're given a time. Kung if I'm not sure like if I'm just basing it off what happened last year. Parang ganun eh. Parang it's like an online, everybody is asked to log in on a certain day and time.
To be honest, even if the audition, the theory exam would be online, the answers aren't really Googleable.
Googleable, yes.
Yeah, they're not really Googleable. You just gotta know it.
So may listening exam pa rin, no?
I feel like, yes.
That would be
Oh no, imagine if naglag
Crazy.
ka.
We've actually had
Ima-
those complaints before
so it's like your whole note
from last
maybe
year.
tied to a half note.
Yeah. Or meron kang time signature change bigla.
And imagine if it's on Zoom and you lagged and then sometimes Zoom compresses the speed. So parang here
That's
it's
true.
bigla accelerando. But there's none of those. Oh my god.
There really
Um,
are so many challenges right now during the pandemic. But I think if there's any good thing about it, I mean, still talking about the audition feeling ko naman they're more lenient this year.
I
audition.
wanna hope that they are. I would
they
hope that they
should.
are. Yeah. But I
I'm
don't
not saying.
know.
I mean, I'm just hoping. I'm just
UP.
hoping.
It's
Yeah,
UP.
because we
Yeah.
need more students. We need students.
Oh yeah. Are we a
Yeah.
dying breed?
I don't
Are we
know.
starting to be a dying breed?
I don't know.
That's,
Is it still 60 freshmen per year?
yeah, I think they're still trying to opt for that number. That's an interesting topic though. Like yung binanggit ni Conch regarding if we're already a dying breed. I think I think music as a discipline and as a program, marami pa ring like gustong mag-try, right?
Yes.
Feel ko lang
Yeah.
talaga feel ko lang the problem lies in the opportunities that lie ahead after.
Yeah, that's true. I also feel like the problem lies in if this is my opinion, this is not a representation of the body. I feel like the problem lies in the curriculum that they
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. And
yeah.
that there's so many things that aren't really talked about when you're studying inside the college. Like I think one of the things that I noticed was um how other colleges would have like career talks or like career fairs,
Yeah.
and then there's us.
Yun nga eh.
But
Pero
so
it's interesting kasi I was ano to, yung sister ko kasi fine arts siya, 'di ba? So parang they were also talking about that in a sense na parang what's next for them since in a way medyo traditional din yung practices sa visual arts. Well, dun sa college. Pero I would say mas advanced ng konti kaysa sa atin. Pero they were also saying that bakit walang mga courses on like finance or how to price your work or how to like go around the art world. And then some profs were saying like, well, you're not really here to learn about how to make money. It's really like how to learn the practice.
I
So
think it's
I
a good
think
conversation
yeah,
Controversial
to
take.
see
Yeah.
if you
yeah,
if
a
yeah.
very
Let's
interesting.
squeeze that
Controversial
in one
take.
of our episodes.
That's
Yeah.
Controversial
true.
things,
Yeah.
things
But
that
it's
we
one
should be
thing to
talking
note
about.
rin siguro for those who are gonna like go in the program. Na
Yeah.
maybe until now, yan yung mindset. So, something to look forward to talk about in future episodes.
Right, feel ko din na ano eh, na we'll have a better grasp at least tayo right now na graduate na tayong lahat of the
Yeah.
expectations and what it really is like faring into reality. Kasi totoo yung sinabi, totoo yung concern. The concern is real when you go out.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
concern is real
agree.
when you go out. Like if there really isn't a demand for the very specific skill set that you have, that we have, 'di ba? But like
Yeah.
it's unfortunate kasi we study like, how many years? Five,
At
six, seven,
least
eight, nine, 10.
at least five. At least
Yeah,
five to be like
at the very
a
least 5 years. Tapos walang ano, 'di
bachelor's
ba?
degree.
Tapos we're lost for opportunities when we go out. So I think it's a very real problem that we have to address. It's also
Yeah,
very
and it's gonna
multifaceted, no?
yeah, and it's gonna be interesting kasi nga, like, some of you are teachers, some of you are freelancers, some of us are cultural workers, and then some of us are artists as well. So I mean, it's an interesting conversation for the four of us, and it's something to expect in this season of our
That is
podcast,
true.
Four Piece and a Pod.
If you're a student, if you're student, senior high student, really wanting to just get to know more about the processes, what the life is like, uh, as a College of Music student, what opportunities lie ahead for you, what are the myths and the facts about being a student. Yeah, just look forward to listening to our podcast. And if you're one of our friends who are surprised na may ganito palang nangyayari, hello.
Yeah. Oh, not just for senior
Hi.
high school students. I've had classmates who were like moms. They were a mother who took
Yeah, mga gusto
Yung
so I
madami
mag-second
sa
guess
degree.
atin, mga second
being
degree takers.
yes,
Oh
being
yeah,
a music student
yeah.
is open to anyone, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll hear us talk more about maybe how I got in as a piano student, how they got in as a compo student, or even a music ed student, what our departments are like.
Yeah,
That's very
more in depth about our departments.
yeah. And then like is all this worth it at the end of the day being a music student graduate from the UP College of
You'll
Music?
find out.
Exactly. Or
True.
how is our life now? Is it
That's a
is it
that's a
Such
very
a loaded
interesting. Yeah,
question.
that's a very
Hmm.
interesting question to ask. Thank
What
you for that
else?
wonderful
What
question.
else? How was I guess we will be you'll be hearing us talk more about like how was being a student? It wa- like based on our mental stuff. Did it affect us too hard?
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll
from
expect all
very
those.
micro to macro and like personal to professional input. Yun.
Yeah. So I guess we can segue now to the last part of this episode where we talk about the song of the week brought to you by me, Conch. Nice. So
Hey.
hello again. I'm Conch and I'll be bringing you the song of the week. The song of the week is a song by Half Alive and it's called What's Wrong. I always one of the things na I guess I can say I would like to share is most of the music that I share or listen to aren't really known. So everybody here probably doesn't know the song, right? You guys
Yeah,
don't know
no
the
idea
song.
Yeah,
about the song.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, that's me. I chose this song, What's Wrong, because it's like very much applicable to how I feel right now. The if to share a bit, the lyrics, one line of the song goes like, the time's always right to fix the time's always right to fix what's wrong. And if you're ever feeling like you're in a hole, you're stuck, know that there's always time to fix it, I guess. Do you
Oh,
guys
that's
have
so
anything to
cheesy.
share about that?
Si Yanni, I want to hear what Yanni has to think about it.
Wait, ang deep masyado. I'm still processing it. I'm still in the
Parang
whole
biglang naging
part.
serious.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. But yeah, if you're thinking of like joining the College of Music, there's time.
I think that's a question that you will have to encounter most of the time when you enter the college. What's wrong? What's
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah. Actually, that's true. Most of the time, it's like, oh no, and then you're just gonna end up thinking of like, is it everything all right with me? Is everything all right with everything that I see? Oh my god, I'm rhyming. Can I write songs? Okay, that's it. And I guess that's it. This episode, the first episode, is just us sharing with you a little bit about us, a little bit about the podcast, and yeah, we featured who we are, our history as friends.
I think that basically sums up the pilot episode, and we'll be going more in depth on topics, or maybe questions that if ever our future listeners will have, we can also answer those questions.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone who's listening right now.
Thank
And
you.
if you're
Thank you so
listening on
much, guys.
Spotify,
Thank
follow
you.
us on Spotify. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe.